dancing away there, ready for my show. Thank you so much for joining me in this live show, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely amazing. I've got some wonderful things to tell you about, to talk about, and to show you. So, are you ready for a corking show? I cannot tell you. I am such a giddy kipper. We have some wonderful, such a giddy kipper. If you haven't watched any of my shows, that means I'm very excited. That's what I say all the time right here in the UK. My name is Tony Darroch, and you probably know me as Stamps by Me, the How to Craft Network. This is me, and this is my wonderful UK studio where we are creative probably most days. So we do all of the inspirational content in here, and we do all of that wonderful, good, creative stuff that you see on the back of your packets when you scan that QR code, or you pop that code in there as well. So welcome everyone. If you've not seen me before, I have been on HSN for 2 years. Where have you all been? No, where have I been? And over the last up and coming months, moving forward, you're going to see me on a monthly basis, which is super cool. And I have been on regular now for the last 5 months, I believe. So, you know, you're not getting rid of me yet, guys. Not yet. I'm doing a brilliant job. And everybody is really happy with my growth and me and my products. So hopefully you're going to be seeing lots and lots more of me on social media too. So if you are watching for the first time, if you want to subscribe to the channel, this is where we do our lives and where we do lots of creative content for all of the products that you buy on HSN too. So we are live every Monday at 1 p.m. for you all. So, and you can request, if you've bought a product from HSN and you're a little bit, am I doing something wrong? Or I'd like further inspiration on a product that you've purchased. We are probably the only company, including all of the companies that are on HSN right now, where we listen and give you the inspirational content and help you out and hold your hand throughout the whole process. I am a growing brand, and I'm growing faster than I can keep up. But we do have a wonderful company here in the UK too, and we have been on UK TV for over 10 years. So I'm not new, but let's say HSN is a different beast. Just a little bit, okay? So I'm still learning. You'll have to bear with, but I'm having such a blast with HSN, I can't tell you. And I fly out this weekend for our shows on Tuesday. So I will do a little bit of a shout out. If you've got any questions, send in your questions. We'll answer any questions that we can. And if anybody has purchased our products before, let us know what you all think. Give us some feedback. We have ears and we always listen. Honestly, I can't tell you, we always listen. I like to listen to people. I do like to talk as well. You can't shut me up, unfortunately. But if you are looking for something a little bit different on HSN, because we are different, we bring you things that make you look incredible as crafters, as in artists and cool papers and reflection stamps, and these are all of our core lines over on HSN. Tons and tons of 5-star reviews. So if you're watching for the first time, you're in for a stinking show. Let me tell you, you're in for a great show. I might actually surprise you, because we are not like any of the other companies. But the great two things that I like to say about Stamps by Me and my family brand is that we are, one, affordable. So wait till you see the prices. You've all been commenting on my prices, and then the 5-star reviews tell me that you all think that my quality is amazing too. So we tick both of those boxes. We're here to help. It doesn't get any better than that, right? So I have lots of new lines. Now, normally I manage to get one demo in and show you all of the products as well. But today I'm going to try and get 2 demos in. So every time I do a new launch with you all for the up and coming shows for HSN, I'm going to try and interact with you more and give you more demos live here in studio, because it's complicated on HSN when you only get 8 seconds to say who you are, where you're from, what you're doing, what you're selling. Do a demo, because like you need to demo stuff, right? Yeah, we do. So this is the place to come and get that inspiration. But if you're wanting further inspiration, Mondays at 1 p.m, come and say hello. I have the best, wonderful group. And you can see from our lovely ladies who join us most Mondays to come and get that inspiration. So shall we crack on? I don't want to keep you all night, but equally, I'm excited to show you what we've been creating over the last couple of months. Now, you all know about my lamination stamps, right? You all love them. And it's that 2-part stamp that separate, they're okay. Put them together, you look like an artist. As soon as you add that second layer, everybody goes silent and goes, Did you paint that? Actually, no, I didn't. I did it with 2 stamps. Really quick and easy, actually. So I have some new ones today, and there's already some on HSN right now as we speak. So I'm going to show you 2 collections. These come in sets of 2s. Let's go through them as individuals. So the first item that I want to talk about, if you are making a note, grab a pen and a piece of paper, because I have the codes on the screen. We don't have prices or anything like that, but you're going to get a visual of the product and a code. So if you want to go and have a look on the website, or you want to shop on the live 24-hour event, you can also do that too. Just make sure you make a note of your favourites, because if my last show is anything to go by, I had a sellout live-in show. Yes, did it, guys, I did it. It was wonderful. So just be warned, okay? So 867847, Love Grows here. Now, we've never done something so cute in lamination. Check out this little chick. Isn't he cool? Now, you would think that somebody's actually painted him yellow and sketched him in with a brown pencil, right? Absolutely not. So it comes in 2 parts, adorable ducklings. And it comes with some incredible sentiments too. But I love how sort of angelic these look and how they can be used for all year and all ages as well. But equally, we have the florals in there to balance out the set for you all as well. So I'm going to demo lamination. We're going to do all of the demos at the end, okay? 2 demos on 2 of the products at the end, but we'll go through them as we go. So let me show you the product. Let me show you some samples, and then I have another set as well available as well. Let's just do a little bit of a shout out. I did say I'd do a shout, but I'm getting giddy. I'm getting straight into it all for you. So we've got Denise Rigatano is one of our regulars. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming back. And again, we have actually got a newbie, but she's been here for a few weeks now. We have Betty Providenti. Great name. I'm sorry, Betty, but I have to say your surname as well because it sounds brilliant. Betty Providenti. Great name, by the way. She says she's learned so much since she's been watching the channel. That is wonderful. We have Kim, we have Jen. We've got some of our design team members on too who make all of the wonderful samples for you all. We have Eva Cavalajo. Hi, Tony from Post Falls, Idaho. Woohoo! We have Beverly. She says these are adorable. Elaine, your lamination stamps, you just cannot go wrong. I mean, check out the 5-star reviews on these. They are so, so good, guys. We have Martha Chapman, just got here from sunny Arizona. So if you can share, that would be brilliant. Share to your crafty groups if you're allowed. The wider we go with our sharing really gives us that reach with our product preview as well. I don't want to be the girl stood on HSN like, is anybody going to tune in for my shows? Come on, I've only been here 2 years. So, you know, help us out if we can. So the ducklings are so cute. Good afternoon, Tony and everyone. Lisa C. Very excited for these HSN products. Right, okay. So let's show you them in their packaging. So you get the cute duckling. And as you can see here, you get 2 formations. Can you see here? You get the bird. And this is where you add your colour. And then you get this wonderful sort of bluebell-esque floral stamp. And you get this huge Love Grows here as well, which is really, really pretty. Let's show you the stamp. Because I think if you've not seen lamination before, you might be like, okay, you said it's going to make me look like an artist. Show me, okay, show you. So let's just grab a piece of card here. So just to pop this on here for you all. So this is where you add the colour and then you spray with water and you stamp it down. And then you dry it back and then you add the detail part, whichever bit coordinates with the little duckling. And you can do it in black and brown. You could do a darker shade of yellow to make it look like a true little duckling if you wanted to. So, so adorable, these. And wait till I show you the samples, guys. We've got one on a skateboard. Going down the street on a skateboard. There you go, look. Thank you so much. Look there. Create adventures for yourself. I mean, you would never put a duckling on a skateboard, but that is one cool card, right? Come on, come on. So that's the duckling set. And then you have Love Grows here, which is that lovely, like, floral design. Very delicate, this one. So let me just show you on the back of here. So this is where you add the colour and you stamp it down, and then this is the detail part. So think about your black ink, your grey ink, your embossing powders, golds, silvers, teals, whatever it may be, and then you have your sentiments. So Love Grows here in this lovely, awesome font, and then Bloom where you are planted, and Just For You here. Connie says, how darn cute. I love it because you say cute and I say gorgeous. Cute, gorgeous, cute, gorgeous. So it's not a choice of, you get both in there. So if you like those, let's just pop these away and I'll show you some of the lovely samples. Now, you cannot go wrong. We have hundreds of videos with our lamination stamps. And if you're thinking, well, what does lamination mean? Lamination means to layer. So you just only ever get the 2 layers. And as soon as you add that second layer, you do look like an artist. You're going to be blown away with the results. And if you check out the reviews, a lot of people have actually put, I was a little bit optimistic when I bought these because the lady, as in me, who demoed them, made it look really easy, but it is real. It does work. All you need is some ink pads and some water and you are good to go. So let's show you some samples for this particular one then. Just pop this on the back here. Now let's show you the duckling first. Oh, so cool. Look, 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 look. How cool. So yellow, sprayed with water, stamped, and then just the detail put on here, just in like a dark grey in here. Such cuteness, I know. At the end, you'll have to tell me which is your favourite, guys, from everything. So you can see here, look, how different they look. A little bit darker, a brown ink pad, a grey ink pad on here. Look at this one on craft card. Oh, so cute. Could be for a newborn, couldn't it? Telling that story again. Here we are. Here's the one on the skateboard. He needs a cool name. We need to give Alfie. I think he's an Alfie. And then look here, when you build them in with the other set, that comes in the collection as well with the flowers, as if he's tromping through those little petals, as if to say, I'm not listening, mummy, I'm going. That is a cool card as well. Look at this one. So if you have the Owl Always Love You set, you know, the dicky bow and the hat and the words on the sticks, they've built it into here with some gold embossing. There we go. I mean, this one looks poorly, but it looks cool, you know. Let's mix it up a little bit just to show you that they do not have to be in yellow. You can do whatever colour you want. This one's nice, Spring Blessings as well, with the 4 colours on there. I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's like, you know, where you see a row of, they're all following mummy. I like this one too. So team them up with your stencils and your backgrounds and things like that. And then just in black. So if you don't want to use the solid portion, you can just use the second part with the detail and add it on without any colours. That's the little ducks. Let's have a look at the lovely florals in here too. Let's just get them. So this is where it's been used very sparsely. Can we see here? So you've not got much of the detail part and you've not got much of the outline either. So let's just show you here. So this is what it looks like. It looks like, you can see it's got white spaces in here. That is purposely done for you to make it look like you have light and shade in your designs. And then cute dragonfly here. That nice large sentiment on there as well. Dudley the Duckling. That's a great name. So here we have one like with a little bit of a spotlight design on here. This is so delicate for the cards that we don't like to do. But equally, if you are a clean and simple card maker, these are incredibly classic with that cute thin line artwork design on there. What about just the outline? So this is a white ink pad. Sorry, white embossing on there. And then just in black and grey. Very subtle with the purples. If you want to just use the second stamp and paint the colour in yourself, you can do that. This is the beauty of lamination. So many options. Look at this one just in that panel there. Brenda says, is the skateboard included? Brenda, it's not. It's what one of my design teams just had in their stash, which I found really funny. Could you imagine? If I'd have thought about that before, I'd have put a skateboard in there. Could you imagine it on a bike? It'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? I never thought. But I'm sure in your stash, in all of your guys' stash, you have enough stuff to go at to build those in. They just look cute on their own, don't they? So Maureen says she's loved playing with these ones. This would work perfect with the hummingbird set, says Dieta. It totally would. It totally would. And that's the beauty of Stamps by Me. We're always thinking about how we can connect the designs and make them all work together. Like lots of our floral laminations will work with each other, so you can build like a scene and things like that as well. Maureen says she drew the skateboard. I mean, come on. She drew the skateboard. That's a good skateboard, Maureen. Beautiful samples. Well done, team. Janice says, I've been stalking HSN to see if this is live yet. Is it live yet, Janice? I think it is. Now, let's have a look at the second lamination stamp. So maybe As cute as that little duckling is, it's something that you just wouldn't use. Well, maybe I've got you covered in this second collection, okay? So here we have two wonderful florals. I'm going to demo the florals because I feel like you're going to get a lot out of these ones across the board. If you like to use your stash and get value for money with the stash that you've bought, then these are going to see you through. So this one is the wonderful collection of two florals. So 867848, 15 elegant and timeless floral stamps that embody the beauty and grace of nature's blooms. How cool is that? Now, these are lamination at their best. This is where it all started 10 years ago, guys. So let me just show you very quickly. I'll just show you the one because I do have a cute video to show you. And then we can move on to some more goodness too. Oh, Brenda loves it. Oh, bless you. So let's show you this. So here we go. So this is the stamp set. So they're half of an A4 piece of paper, these stamp sets. So they're great value. You do get a lot, but they fit beautifully on a little 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 card as well, if you want to. So you get some nice sentiments as well. You are wonderful. Thank you. Especially for you. Best wishes. Let's celebrate. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. So this is where you add your colour. And this is the outline, and you end up with a card that looks like it's been hand painted, like this one here. And I'm going to demo this one, and we'll try and replicate exactly as it is on this card on the front to show you how easy it is. So let's just turn over. There's your QR code for your inspiration too as well. But if you want to go and follow us on all of the platforms, you'll see tons of inspiration anyway. The design team will start to share all of their makes like as soon as I've gone off air today, so be prepared for that one. So Susan says, flipping through the book, I want that and I want that, and I see more of a magazine. Oh, my life. Oh, wait till you get to magazine. Right, come on, stop getting distracted. Let me show you some samples for this one, and then we'll have a look at a nice video, because we love to do the videos for you all, because I feel like that's really where you get your creativity from. When you see a true visual card, that's where you're going to be like, I've got to do that card. I've got to make that card. So let's just put that to the side. Let's get my other pile of samples. Tons of samples here, guys. I've got them all numbered so I don't make a hash. Make a mess of it all for you all. Janice says she's become obsessed with the lamination stamps. Oh, you're in trouble. Betty Providente, love this set. Love lamination. Sorry, Betty. She'd be like cursing me. Well, Betty's like, please don't say my full name. I feel like I'm in trouble. You're not Betty, but it is a great name, I have to say. Right, let's have a look at some samples. So this is just using that separate solid the outline, not the solid portion. So that's just on its own. But look what happens when you team it up. Does that look like somebody has painted that flower? Tell me. Right now, right here. That is so good. So good. So stinking cute, as you would say. Look at this one. I didn't pick up a brush. I didn't cheat. This is the stamps. They are just that good. So let's keep going. So maybe if you spray with less water, you get more of a distressed type style look. Here we go again onto some pattern, onto some background. But don't forget all of the wonderful pattern papers that you all have from me over on HSN. You can stamp these onto those as well. So that's the flower. Then we have the second flower in the set. It's not a choice of, you do get both. So look at this one. So these pattern papers are what you all bought last month. Just in yellow and green. So dependent on the amount of water, depends on the look you're going to get. So I'll show you in a demo, but it all depends on how much you sprayed it. So if you spray it and you end up with a hot mess, spray less on your second attempt. I like this one a lot. This one is a beauty. And then we have this one with our Reflection Collection stamps, the big flower in the background there. And then we have just one more, just with a coloured ink pad on there. So Bonnie Smith, I just love all your floral stamps and the stencils, and I've purchased many. So beautiful. Well, thank you so much for investing in my brand, Bonnie. That's really kind. We are growing so fast. Growing so fast, I can't tell you. So those are the two sets of brand new lamination coming to the show on Tuesday. Have a look at this wonderful video and I'll get ready for my next item for you all. So you all must be sharing because we've just had a whole bunch of people join us. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a shout out for the people that have just joined us. So we have, if you were already here and I missed your name and I say your name again, I appreciate your company. So we have Eva Cavalajo. I've already said that one because that is also a cool name. We have Shannon. Shannon, we have missed you. I hope you're okay, sweetheart. Suzanne, Janice, Dieta, Bonnie Smith, and I'm giving another shout out to my lovely regulars, Denise Rigatano. I'm so happy Tony's on HSN. I've been buying her stuff for years. You have, Denise, and I do appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Next item, you can see a little peek this side. Look at this. Now, this is different. Totally different. I'm testing the water with this, but I think that this is probably going to be my sellout. Me and Tim like try and talk about what we think is going to be most popular. We're not quite sure, but I'm telling you, there's going to be some fighting over this one. I think there is. Oh, I did forget to mention at the beginning as well, we're going to do a giveaway. So all you need to do for our fantastic giveaway to win some products that are live on HSN is pop a comment underneath this video. And if you can share, that would be wonderful as well. So when I've gone off air, pop a comment underneath here and I'll pick a winner. Can't wait. Can't wait. Right. Patsy Tooley. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome to the channel. So we're on to our third item of our product preview for our up-and-coming show on Tuesday on HSN. And I fly this weekend. I can't wait to see you all. Yes, I'm a giddy kipper. Let's move on. Fantastic Folios album kit collection. Now, if you love vintage, you're going to absolutely adore what we've put together here for you. However, if you don't love vintage, equally, you are going to be blown away by this collection because it ticks both boxes. It ticks your classic, clean and simple, but it ticks the vintage too. And it doesn't matter what style of craft you like, this has you covered. And when I say to you, I have a bumper pack of paper that is not 75 sheets. I have a bumper pack of paper with embellishments that has 420 elements. You're going to be like, wow. I can only just hold it. It is that fat. It is incredible. But it's not just paper. It's a kit. And I know how much you all love our fantastic kits. And I'm going to show you how one and done cut or one and done matte and layer, you have the most amazing cards or folios. Are you ready? Suzanne A, yes, love vintage, especially scrapbooking. Susan, you're going to love this. Fun, hard to choose. Oh, I'm so sorry. Eva says, thanks, Tony, I'm Portuguese. Well, I love your name. It's a wonderful name. I do like good names. One Cocoa Cookies, love your demos. I just missed it there. I'm such a giddy kipper. I can't even get my words out today. Oh, all day. Oh, you know, like your kids at the holiday season. Is it today? Is it today? How long? How long? That's what I've been like today. Oh, 3 hours. Right, have we done this? Have we done that? Anyway, fantastic folios. Let's show you. Absolutely amazing. And I've got a nice video for you for this one too. So fantastic folios, 420 elements, okay? So you have an adornment of different embellishments. You have to see this collection through. Wait till I get to the end to understand why it's been put together this way, but it is incredible, okay? So you have tons as well, because guess what? You're going to be making a lot of mini albums or little folios or giftables or gift card holders. Let me show you. So you have a ton of the tags and words. All different words. I'll just show you them all here. Really easy to cut out as well, okay? So you've got inspire, faith, destiny. There's lots of different ones, okay? Then you have like pocket journaling, where if you want to write a message, stamp a design, put it on the front of a card for a vintage look if you want to. All different types and styles. So you can see here we have some with like an ivy topper, some with a panel at the top, some open. All different styles, okay? Then we move on to some florals, which again, super easy to cut out. When I do my fussy cutting, guys, what I like to do is I like to cut around the image, and then I just get like a distress ink pad and add a bit of colour around the edge. You're not the best fussy cutter in the world. Can't get my words out. Come on, Tony, have a word. Honestly. So you just ink around the edges and you get the most beautiful embellishment. So you get a ton of different designs. Let's show you the different ones in here. So really bright and vibrant colours on here. But equally, if you wanted to do like a stamp, cut it out as a square, you can do that too. Right, Janice says, not to sound silly, but what are folios used for? So they're like memory keeping elements. So you can pop in photos of family, do it as a gift. Rather than just give cards all the time, it's a great change up to swap the traditional craft. Or you could put, what I like to do with my little folios, and I do them quite often, is seed packets. So you pop seeds in the pockets if you've got a gardener, or people who like tea, homemade tea, flavoured tea. You could put some teas in there, or little packet of chocolates. There's just so many different ways. And what I like to do is I like to put them inside the card. So they have a beautiful card, but they also have something that's just a little bit extra special too. So, or you could write some notes inside, whatever you wanted to do. Christmas jumpers, whatever you wanted to do. They're getting really, really popular now. So let's keep going. But equally, you do not have to use these as folios. These ones here could be used as the topper of a card. You could stamp a stamp on here and colour it yourself. So don't think it's called folios and that's the way that I have to use it, because that's so not true, okay? You can use them any way you want. Use them in your way. If it's making you happy, then I'm happy. That's all I'm saying right now. That is a beautiful, they make beautiful gifts. They so do. And then you have lovely patterned type style papers with script, the deep purple tones in there, the pinks. And then you can see how the designs sort of alter and change as we get to the back, how they can be for masculine cards too as well. Keep going, keep going. So you get that lovely, lovely detail in there. Elaine says, Tony, your packaging and product presentation are so fabulous. You nailed it. And it draws the eye. Thank you so much. That's really kind. So that's your bumper pack, okay? That's not the full collection. Let's just be clear here, because when you see the price on HSN, you will have, you'll have to have a word with me. So you get that one, first of all. And then, check these out. Now, these make folios if you want to. So you can just cut them in half and use them as a topper. Okay, I'll just pop this in here. So you can use them as a topper on a card. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. The cool thing is they are reflected on the back. So you can do whatever you want with them. You can fold them in half. You can make tags. You can make toppers. You can use them as embellishments on the fronts of cards. Wait till I show you the samples, okay? So all of these different ones, they are double-sided. So do bear in mind they are reflected though. So if you cut them, the design on the other side will be opposite. You just need to decide which design you're using, okay? Because they are double-sided, which is wonderful. Nice little touch to have them double-sided. And this is what I was saying. So this is more vintagey, and then this is your clean and simple, okay? Look at how beautiful these are. They're not all magnolias. Get ready. Let me just show you the right way. Look at these. Oh, how gorgeous is that? So beautiful, isn't it? You could add some ink around the edge. If you wanted to, you can actually just fold them in half. Check this out. Do bear in mind, though, the inside is reflected. So if you were folding them in half and just using them as standard like that, then you're going to have to put some pockets or something in because it's a reflected design. But equally, you have two mounts here for the tops of your cards, for the front of an album. Get ready, because the album's coming up next. So you can utilise them any way you please. They are just amazing. I don't even know how you're going to cut into these. The artwork is wow factor. Let's keep going. Are you ready? Wisteria. Look at these. Oh, crikey, crikey. So straight down the middle and you have a card front. Just beautiful, Eva says. Aren't they just? So, so pretty. So pretty. Really, really lovely. And the very fact that they're double-sided, you don't have to choose. They're the same, but reflected down. So just bear that in mind. So there we go. So that is your sort of like folio fronts. So when you've done your die cut, which I'm going to show you in a second, just cut your piece of paper to the desired size and mount it on and make the most amazing cards or albums. Beautiful, dear. Wow, these, I know, these are really nice. So you have your fantastic folios. You have your, it says on here album covers, so you just need to cut them down and choose your album cover. Okay, so that's that. And then we have this game changer. So this is your little album maker, album creator. This is so cool. So you have your exterior die, which cuts the album. So you can cut your album in whatever colour you want to. White card, black card, grey card, green card, whatever you want to. And it has the score lines for the spine, which is wonderful, isn't it? To have a spine in a book is wonderful, because that means you can add tags, toppers and embellishments. And I'll show you some samples. Get ready for them, guys. Get ready. Keep sharing if you can. Keep sharing the show. And then in here, check this out. You have a die that makes the most amazing envelope. Cutest little envelope ever. And then over here, you have pages with a hinge. You have a corner pocket. And then you have a smaller corner pocket. And then you have the tag die to create the top of your tags and toppers, pull-outs and things like that. And then you get the little mat and layer circle on there. Now, this is an exquisite kit. What the things that this is really going to push your boundaries with your craft. If you are a traditional card maker, or if you are that card maker that watches HSN on a monthly basis and says, there isn't anything new, it all looks the same, everybody's just doing the same as everybody, you are in the right place at the right time, because I don't do what anybody else does. I really don't. I have my own thing going on. It's taken me 10 years to get here, but I'm here, and I bring you just some really, really cool pieces of craft that are going to elevate you as a crafter and maybe bring a bit of joy back into something that you might have been a little bit deflated with. I feel like I'm often told our products really do rejuvenate craft in some way or another, because people try new things and it just gets you going again. And isn't it wonderful to create handmade? I love creating handmade and getting a gift that is handmade. You can keep your chocolate. You can keep your flowers. I'll have handmade and chocolate. Can you get this set on its own? No, Dieta, because the price of just this die, for a couple of dollars more, you get it all on HSN. That's all I can tell you. I'm not allowed really to talk about the prices. You're going to have to wait for the live show. So this one is 867851. A fantastic bundle for you all. That's going to make you see differently with your craft and try something different. Let me just pop it on the back. I'm going to show you some samples. Get ready, and then we'll show you a wonderful video. Here we go. So this is one of those pages, scored in half, and then look at these note cards inside. Just from cutting from those folio front covers, I'll just show you again, just in case you're thinking, where's that come from? So those front covers for those cards have come from this kit here, what I was telling you about. So she's just cut some away of each design look and made an incredible note card set. And that is the envelope in that die set. How beautiful. Come on. That, honestly, when I got this sample, it has no name on it, so I'm not sure which member of my design team made that, but this is a wow factor sample. And I'm going to take this to HSN with total pride. It is beautiful. So that's one of the samples. But hey, if you don't want to make an album or a folio or a giftable, you want to make cards, right? Let's show you some cards made from the same kit. Oh, how are you going to decide? Karen says I'm going to order all of them. She's just ordered all of them. I just love the butterfly. And she loves my butterfly top. Thank you, that's really kind. Sue, question, when will they be coming to the UK? Very soon. Tammy Mims, I'm late in joining. We are under severe weather. Really, Tammy? Well, be safe, sweetheart. I know you do get some nasty weather. So Terry says, hitting it out of the park again. We love your stuff. Thank you so much. So let's show you some samples. So just to show you how incredibly beautiful. Now, those papers in that other set that was dark and looked a little bit overwhelming just in that 460-piece embellishment kit, look how beautiful it looks on the back of these. These are the flowers from this set here, which you can cut out. If you want, you have a ton of product, you can make some incredible cards. Can't decide getting everything, Denise says. So here, look, just a heat embossed sentiment on there. That you could make a ton of these cards really quick, really effective. Now, this is the album die, okay? So this is where it has that score system and has the lovely recess in there so you can pack it out. That has that lovely little envelope. These are the embellishments in the set. And when you open it out, this is not guessed. This is your die. So this is your door with the hinge. This is your pocket die, so you can pop a pocket on anywhere you want to. Then you have all of the tags and toppers and embellishments tucked into the pocket here. And then look here, those little tags, just tucked in behind some of the words, some of the sentiments, just the cutest little giftables. So let's just have a look at a few more here. Love this set, Yvonne says. I really enjoy giving homemade stationery sets and cards. Lovely samples. Thanks, Tony. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Hey, Yvonne, my mum was called Yvonne. Don't often hear the name Yvonne, so my mum was called Yvonne. So here we go. Take a moment. Look at this. So using all of the embellishments from the kit. I mean, you can go as bright, as packed, as full, or as simple as you want to. Really wonderful. And then the tags that are in there, you can just use it as like a ribbon system to close it all up and just have the most beautiful albums. And here's another one, for example. Aren't the colours just absolutely delightful? There's your lovely envelope in there, look, with the, so you can pop. Can you imagine popping like a little dollar note in there as a gift inside a card? Here's your mini pocket on the back here. And then the large pocket on the side. And these are your little dies that create the tabs that pull in and pull out. A few more for you all. So all of this here, this part here is a die. The die, let me just show you actually. Because I'll never, in a month of Sundays, will I be able to show you it live on air. So this little door is this die here. So you cut it and this is your score, and then this little hinge here hides behind. Does that make sense? Super easy. So just get them all on your A4 or A5 die cutting mat, put them all on some white card, run them through, and then when you've got all the die cut pieces, then you can choose your pattern papers to decorate the pages. So those are more of the magnolias, but check these ones out, which you saw in that video. Sorry, in that photography, because we are going to show you a video. So if you really do want to go down the vintage theme, you really can choose those wonderful colours. I mean, look at this one. If you have lace and things in your stash, nice tag is that one with that flowers. I've just got a whole bunch of samples, guys. I just don't know where to start or finish, and I'll try and show as many as I can on HSN as well. But let's have a look at the wonderful creative video showing you in depth these samples that my design team have absolutely blown it out of the park. Just take a look and I'll get ready with my next item for you all. Great for weddings. Diane Curtis, you're totally right. Totally cool. I see so many things using that collection, though. The flowers are just timeless, absolutely timeless. And I know if I need to make a sad card, it's there. But if I need to make a gift, it's there as well. Nice eclectic mix of different types of florals as well. So you've always got that friend or somebody who loves a particular floral. Great, great set is that one. I love it. And I think that's going to be, well, we'll see. I'm still learning. I think it's going to be popular. I could get it totally wrong. We'll have to see how it goes. Hi, Susan. Great job. Thank you, Eva. Great job. So, next item. Who doesn't love a fairy? Crikey. Fairy with a difference, though. So, we see lots of butterflies and we see lots of fairies. This is a little bit different. Now, if you have had great enjoyment with our reflection collection stamps where the image is reflected down, it has a portion of that, but that's not what this kit is about. This kit is so magical. Let me show you, okay? Wildflower Sunset. Some of our most popular items on HSN have been our bumper paper packs and our reflection collections, and obviously our lamination. But just keeping in theme with this particular set, reflection collection and our bumper paper packs are so hot right now, I cannot tell you. The paper pads are sold out over on HSN, and they did before I even got home. Dieta, I've just seen a question from you. I'll just finish this part and then I'll come back to you, darling. And then with this particular set, we get, let's show you. There is so, look at all those incredible samples. Now, you do get a flavour of the reflection down by the right there. Can you see you have half reflection of that incredible fairy? She has the foliage around her feet as well. Does that not look like that background's been painted into that card? No, 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 no. I have you covered, okay? You just need to stamp the stamp and you are covered, and get the most whimsical, magical creations for all ages, all genders, everything. Just so pretty. Last one was classic, this one is pretty. So I do try and give you so many different options. You might not like anything, you might like them all, or you might just like one or two things. You know, if you're here, that makes me happy regardless. Another must-have collection, says Denise. Love the reflection sets, says Betty. Right, let's have a look at this one. So first of all, let's have a look at the bumper. Bumper 75 pack. This one is Wildflower Sunset. Now, I just need to cover this off because it's not a bug of mine, but I just need to mention it. So our papers are so saturated with ink, they have a smell. It's not an ugly smell, but they smell. They smell of like cardboard. If you imagine opening a cardboard box, they have a slight smell. It's not an ugly smell, but they do have a smell. And the reason they have a smell is because of the pigment in there. They are so saturated. And because the paper is such high quality, it has a low chalk content, okay? Low chalk. So what that basically means is they will carry a little bit of water. You can run them through your embossing folders. You can heat emboss onto them. You can sand them back. So many options with our paper pads. So if you get them, and you're thinking they're poor quality because they've got a smell, you need to be thinking the opposite. It's because they are so packed with pigment for you all. Let's have a look. So Wildflower Sunset. Oh, look at that. I mean, I don't need to show you any other piece of artwork today but that one. This is incredible. So I love cards that are going to tell a story. I have a story right here, right now in my hand. So let's just show you some of the designs where you're going to be able to just stamp the stamp straight onto the design if you want to. Pauline says she's going to catch up later. You will be wow. Thank you, sweetheart. See you soon. Look at these. Let's just take a moment. Let's just take a breath. Oh. I say to you all time and time again, make sure you cut into them. Make sure you use them. And please make sure you use them. Don't pop them in a drawer and hide them away. Please make sure you use them. Honestly, when I look at these designs, I'm going to struggle. I've got to be honest. I hate cutting into my papers, but, you know, do as I say, not as I do. So you get a whole 25 designs total. Look at that. Oh, it's like a piece of artwork. Kim Foster says, beautiful. Elaine Meller, love any Wildflower. Me too. Jennifer says, stunners, love, love, love. Shannon, home decor. Totally. Look at these. You just need to put a die-cut word on them, really, if you want to, or a stamp. You could add your own splats. You could do some blending around the edges. Keep going. No. No, no, no. Oh, keep going, keep going. Just totally awesome, right? So that's your bumper paper pack. When you see price, you will probably, well, we'll not say anything. So that's your bumper paper pack, okay? Move it to the side. Then we have some words. So we just have three, and I've done these sheets 3 times, and I feel like these would be amazing because you have the flowers muted out, and these are like, they're not vellum, they're card, they're paper, but because we've muted the background out, it looks like vellum. So when you cut them away and mount them onto some coloured cardstock or put some pads behind, it's a lovely complement to the bright and breezy papers, because if these were super bright as well, I felt like they'd clash. So I've muted these right back for you all. So you have 3 sheets of those. Then we have the stamp. This is a lovely stamp. So here we go. So you get the full fairy, the design at the top, and then you get the little reflection, not the full reflection, a slight reflection, which I adore. Just having that mini, that mini little reflection there is just finishes that stamp for me. Then you get the stamp, the sentiments in there as well. This is beautiful for a little A2 card, stunning papers, says Kathy. You're killing us, Tony. I'm so sorry, so sorry. And then you get this wonderful stencil system. So you have the oval. Look at this. It's like it was meant to be, guys. Like I designed it to work. So you could put an aperture around your fairy, or you could use one of your papers to go behind. So if you want to use your aperture, you could highlight one of the areas. Let's just go back. Say, for instance, this one, and you could put an aperture around, add a halo. So, so cool. And then in the centre of this stencil system, we have the mask to go around your fairy, so you can create a glow around her. So if you want to give her sparkly wings and create a glow, she's cut away from the aperture, and then you could add a bigger glow around if you want to. And we also have the mask as well. So the mask sits beautifully. Is that not just the most amazing? She sits beautifully on top of your stamp look, and then that's where you can really go in with the detail. You can stamp on top, so the stamping goes around her if you want to. You can add the detail around with this is the hero product in this set. This is what's really going to step up from it just being a paper and stamp set. These are really going to elevate your cards. Wait till I show you the samples. So you get this stencil system in here, because we just like to keep on giving. There's more. And then we've done some Wildflower dies. So if you cut these in black and pop them around the fairy, you have an instant scene. Add a little bit of white gel pen if you want to, and add and build that incredible scene. There is a ton in this kit for your money, guys. You have options. This could work on its own. These can work on their own. These certainly work on their own. Yes, given those work beautifully together, but the aperture oval as well could be utilised in so many different ways as well. Jennifer says, I'm absolutely having this collection. It is really wonderful. Let's show you some samples. Let me just see if I have my samples, actually. Have I got any samples, Tim? What have I done with my samples? That's for the magazine. That's for lamination. That's for lamination. That's for fantastic photos. I don't know where my samples are for that one. Tell you what, you'll have to wait till the live show, but I have a backup. We always have plan B, right? Check out this lovely video. It's awesome. good, isn't it? It is good. You know, I am giddy. I love craft. It's my passion. I've done it for a long time now, but there isn't a moment where I ever launch something in studio and think to myself, this isn't great. I wouldn't produce it if I didn't feel it was great. And every time I stand here, I get the biggest smile on my face. I'm super proud of it as well, because we are not a huge company. We are a family company, Tony, Tim and Tom. And we have a few members of staff who help with orders and a graphic designer. And you know what? It really is a dream. We are the dream team of craft, okay? We really are. And because it's only a small family UK business, our products are amazing and our prices are eye-watering. Just for you. Just for you. And that makes me very happy. And when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to be laid there thinking, I just delivered a fantastic product preview to my lovely customers. Yes, you can thank me all later. So, best to last maybe. Ooh. Now, let me just tell you something, guys, because anxiety's setting in. Have you got a fear of missing out, Denise? Oh, anxiety's setting in. I have anxiety all the time, every time. But I am very giddy at the same time as well, so I get that balance, you know. Right, so where do we start with this one? As you can see, the smile has heightened a little bit because I'm super excited about this one. Not that I wasn't excited about anything else, because I love it all. I just love it all. But this is the first time I have ever done a book. Now, not even in the UK. My UK ladies and gentlemen have never had the book. It's going straight to HSN as an exclusive for you all. And I am busting a gut to talk about it. Now, I have been doing a few sneak peeks, and I have said it's a magazine. Now, it's so not. The quality of this magazine, when you get it home, I fear none of you are going to use it. It is so good. Whoop, whoop. Drum roll, please. I know. So this is like a book. No, we can't show. I saw Tim going for a button there. I was like, no, I don't want to show it yet. So this is, although it says Special Edition Premium Magazine Issue 1, that totally is right, okay? However, this is more like a book. These are going to be saved forever. The quality is eye-watering. The magazine itself has just everything that you love the most about Stamps by Me. There is tons of inspirational content. There are eye-watering papers. We can't even call them papers. Magazines have papers, right? This is a book. So the book has cardstock, not papers, okay? Let me show you the video, because I need to get the video out of my system because it's awesome. And then let's talk through the product and do a demo. How do we feel about that? You're all excited. I'm excited. This is the first ever brand new Stamps by Me book. Check it out. I've just read Elaine's comment, and it's put a frog in my throat. Elaine Coke, I am going to use this magazine as a gift to introduce some of my friends to your product. Well, thank you very much. That's really kind. It is super affordable. I can't say prices, unfortunately, but just keep checking the website. for it. It is affordable. You know, Stamps by Me only do affordable, right? Yes, it's coming to the UK as well for all the ladies that are asking for the UK, but it's going to HSM first. So shall we have a quick look? Now, I said it's not a magazine. I don't want to refer to it as a magazine because if you get this in your hand and you say, this is not a magazine, Tony, this is a glossy book. This is like one of those books that you buy for painting and tuition and from a high-end bookstore. It's not a magazine. It's not what you'd see on a magazine rack, okay? The papers are not papers, they're cardstock. Let's stop talking about it and let's show you. So, here we go. Crafted with love. Now you get a ton of goodness with this one. And I'm not even going to say freebies. They're not freebies, you're paying for them, right? You get them in the kit. But let me tell you, the products that are in this magazine are not products that we've just put in just to say, hey, buy my magazine and you'll get a load of little bits and pieces that won't work together, don't work together, and you couldn't use with anything else in your stash. You have our best-selling products in this magazine. So, you have lamination, you have reflection collection, you have our amazing layering stencils and a die. So much, and the most beautiful, vibrant, watercolour flowered paper card. I'm saying paper because I'm thinking it's a magazine. It's so not a magazine. And they are heavyweight cardstock. I'll show you what you actually get in. And here are some of the stamps that are in the system. Now, you're probably looking at that gown in the top right and thinking, isn't that what you launched last time? It's not. It's the third launch of our gowns. So if you bought the last two gowns, this is the third gown in the collection and this is the last. There will be no more. So if you loved those gowns before, this is no different. This is an exquisite gown with that beautiful flower up on her shoulder. Like the other two, just a different formation in the gown. You have the florals on the left, and then down by the bottom you have your 5 layering stencils and your die. Now, if you look at that image on the end, that rose system there, could you paint that? Could you colour that? Could you do that yourself? No, this is why Stamps by Me are brilliant at what they do with their layering stencils. You get the most 3D design from 5 stencils and a die. And this is our introductory to what's coming later in the year from Stamps by Me and next year as well. It is exquisite. Look at some of the samples, and I'll show you a ton of samples, and I'm going to show you the layering stencil system as well. Now, those samples there on the right, that grey one, looks like patterned paper, right? No, it's not. It's handmade by you. All you need is a blending brush and some ink pads, and you are good to go. All of the instructions for, I would probably say, half of the cards are in the book. Given I can't put all of them in, there are too many. And you have over half in this book is the cardstock to make your cards. Don't be scared to cut it out. If you like it that much and you want to save one and use one, the affordability is there as well. But it's like no other. It's not a magazine. Let's forget the magazine. It is a glossy book, okay? And the things that you get in are not free. You're paying for them as part of the glossy book, but they are the core lines of Stamps by Me that I know you're going to use on and on and on and on. And we love longevity in our craft. We pay for it, so we're going to use it, right? So, wow. Brenda just said, one to buy, one to touch. Absolutely. All of the elements are so beautiful. Wow, what a wonderful book. So awesome. Says Yvonne. Thank you so much, darling. Right, so let's have a quick look, okay? Because I won't get so much time to show you on air, but it is like a book, okay? So I'll do a flick here. So there are no adverts. You know, this is totally for you. No adverts whatsoever. This is my first ever magazine. And, you know, I was saying to Tim, and I'm going to say it right here, right now, this is our first ever book that we've pulled together for my lovely customers at home, and I think I've pulled it together really, really well. However, I'm open to feedback. If it's brilliant feedback, brilliant. If it's not so brilliant and you think, do you know what, Tony, if you'd have just done this, it would have been amazing. Let me know. We are all ears, okay? Always leave your reviews. As long as it's not something that's out of my hands where, you know, it didn't arrive or something like that, I will always be listening, I promise you. So look at these. Now you can cut them into segments if you want to. Here we go, look here. Super, super thick, guys. They're not the traditional papers you get in your magazine. So you're going to get a true flavour of Stamps by Me. The watercolour themes, you have your topper panels as well. Smashed it. I think I did. I'm super excited about this one. I'm hoping this is going to do really well because I have another one planned, but it's all lying on whether this one does well. So here we go. Keep going, keep going. And then you have some elements that you can cut out and build if you want to. We have plain pages, we have sentiments on there as well. We have just the panels. These are 5x7, but you saw earlier, you've got your smaller cards too. And you've got your full A4 sheets if you're making a bigger project. And then we have some with some pre-printed sentiments in here. Today's going to be a great day. Great, thankful, grateful, blessed. A bunch of flowers just for you. Wishing you the best day ever. And then here we have some things. Now, let's go to the front now. Okay, let's have a quick look what's going on at the front. So I wanted you to meet my team. So this is my team. We'll not show too much about that because you'll read it in your own time. And then we have pages for sort of like different elements. So you've got fussy cutting. We've got an album down here. You can follow the step-by-steps on this. This is one of the items that's in the show for you all. We've got up-and-coming items on HN, so you get a sneak peek. Clean and simple, show you how to make some cards. I'm not going to show you all everything. How to get the artistic look on the gowns. Keep going. You can see there we're launching an app, so you'll be able to get interactive on the app. All of the new things that are coming and more. But I'm not going to show you too much because I really want you to get it home and have a nice drink and just enjoy the magazine booklet. I'm going to call it, shall we call it a book mag? MacBook. No, I'll get in trouble for that. But yeah, it's a booklet. So what do you get with it? Well, of course, you need some things to play with to create those nice cards, don't we? So let's pull in the stamp set. See, it's an A4 stamp set. So the magazine, you can see how big. So we have the lamination gown. We have the lamination florals. We have the butterflies. We have the hearts. We have a lovely set of sentiments. And down by here, we have some reflection collection trees. And then we have this cute bow here. And then you've got your fillers with all of the stars and the splats in here as well. And some of the sentiments, let's have a read. Life's too short for boring friends. Good thing I have you. And then we have sending you a bouquet of smiles and sunshine. Just a little reminder, you are loved. You are magic. Blossom into your best self. So you get the A4 set. Bookazine. Who's just said that? Shannon. Right, Shannon, do you mind if I use that one, sweetheart? Because that is cool. Please say yes. Shannon, please say yes. We've got a Bookazine. That is cool. Tim's laughing as well. That is cool. Thank you, Shannon. If you allow, that's what you call. If you allow that, Shannon, I'm going to call it that too. Bookazine. Brilliant. So you get and yay! I am so happy. That is brilliant. Thank you so much. You do listen to me, everyone. So your magazine and you get your stamp set, and then you have your layering stencil system. So you get the 5 stencils, and I'm going to show you this in a demo, how simple it is to get the most 3D cluster of roses. Now, normally when you see magazines, and I do tons of magazines with another company in the UK, and they come with like things that we have to supply them with that go into the magazine. But I've always been wanting to do my own and put in the core lines that everybody loves from Stamps by Me. We have a wide range of product, but the things that I loved the most, our layering stencils, our embossing folders, our stamps, lamination, reflection. So it's all built in here for you. So you have your 5-stage layering stencils here, and then you have your coordinating die to cut it out. So you're going to get all of this with your creative magazine, and your papers are down in the back there. Now, moving forwards, I'm thinking I'm going to take the papers out and put them separate for you. I'm thinking about it. We'll see how this one goes. But that is our wonderful Bookazine. Bookazine. And I saved the best till last. Let me show you some samples. And then we'll get into demo. Is that okay? So out of all of the lines, which have you liked the most? Can you decide, or is there something that's really caught your eye? You'll have to let me know. Right, I'm going to do 2 demos, so stick around. We're going to do a giveaway as well, but I'm going to do the lovely layering stencil rose because I want you to see how I've made it easy for you if you don't know quite how to line a stencil up or things like that. Taking the hard work out of it for you. Everyone else will be jealous because they won't have a Bookazine. I'm going to say that on HSN. Telling you. Wildflowers for Dieta. Kat says, Tony, your products are amazing. Yvonne says, I hope I'll be quick enough to order this beautiful collection. I think it's going to be a sellout. Elaine says, all of them. Shannon says, I like it. Heidi, everything. I want it all. I love all of it. Oh, it's a good job I don't bring like 30 or 40 lines, because then you really would be in deep water, wouldn't you? Absolutely everything. Oh, can you make sure you tell all your friends about me too? Please tell all your friends about me, because I do see on the socials as well, lots of people saying, oh, it'd be nice to see something new. And I feel like going, oh, have you seen me? Have you seen little me stands by me? I am here, just that I'm still growing. Anyway, so let's show you this lovely stencil system. And then we'll do a lamination, right? Have we all got time? No one's in a rush. Let's have some creative fun now. You've seen all my products. And now I can breathe because I've shown you them all. So, stencils, they are all numbered. Super, super easy. You can't go wrong. And if I try and put my finger behind there, you can see the number 1. The numbers are etched into the stencil. You can also see these cute hearts in the 4 corners. Now, this is where you can pop some ink through the hearts, if you want to, that is, and line the system back up. But if you don't want to, you don't have to use them. You'll only probably use the hearts once or twice, and then after that, you'll just be good to go. But then you have the die. So once you've done all of the stencils, you then pop your die around, and you're going to end up with a cute rose, which I'm going to show you in a second. But let's show you how it works. So let's go with number 1. I'm just going to pop number 1 on this piece of card here. I'm just going to line it up at the top of my card. What colour shall we do? Right. Let's step away from pink. Did I show samples? I'll show samples at the end. So let's do shall we do teal and purple? Just to be a little bit different. Let's do a teal and purple. Just 1 second. So ink pad, blending brush. Now, you're going to be blown away by this, guys. So, if you need to take a moment, because I'm telling you, this is good. I've been playing with this today. I've done my demos today for HSN too. So, I'm going to get the teal, and I'm going to go through. I'm just going to tap some of the ink off in my lid, because they're super bright, these ink pads. So, let's go with this one first. Just move it up into shot for you there. So, just a light blend. Let's just do a really nice light teal. Very gentle. Maybe make it a little bit darker. And what I plan to do on air on HSN is just do the last stencil. So if you've caught this show yourself, at least you've seen me do all of the stencils, and you know how the system works. Super, super easy. So I'm just making sure I've got plenty of colour down. And when you take it off, it looks like this, right? That's stencil number 1. So we'll just move that to the side. And then we'll take stencil number 2, and you can see the little number is etched in. Just make sure you can see your numbers, and then you know you're going to get it right. So let's just pop number 2 on here. So let's go with pink this time. Let's change it up a little bit. Bookazine's your favourite, Wendy, is it? So pink this time, well, pinky purple. And this is going to give us like a darker colour. So I'll just pop this through. And when I show you the samples, there are lots of ways you can use these stencils. You can use them as I'm using them here. Pretty straightforward in the formation that they've been created. But if you start to play around with some colour, giving them a little bit of a spritz, you start to get more abstract looks. And it all depends on what type of card maker you are. If you're wanting to look a little bit more artistic with your work, then that's why Stamps by Me is so brilliant, because it enables you to go one step further if you want to. So now we have our second layer. Okay, and then number 3. So I'm following the number system. I'm just going to line it up at the top here. And then let's swap out that pink for maybe a deep purple here. So I'm just lining it up at the top of the card. There, hold it in place, and then let's get this purple. So, Shannon, that is a great question, sweetheart. She's asking, am I only on for the hour? So I don't have a full hour yet, Shannon. Not yet. I'm not there yet. I have just shy of 40 minutes in the 10 a.m. show. So I have about 38 minutes or 39 minutes or 40 minutes in the 10 a.m. show. And they're letting me go for the 40 minutes. So I think that's a test to see if I can hold my own in a show and keep, you know, people interested in Stamps by Me. We'll see how it goes. So 10 a.m. is my shows, okay? So if you want to see me pull some demos together in less than 8 minutes, then you can totally do it. Look at that. So let's move on to some leaves. So number 4, and then line it up at the top. Let's just swap my brush for a greeny colour. This one will do. And then shall we do teal? No, let's do green. In fact, let's do like a limey green here, a little green. So a green for the leaves. I'm just going to pop this on here. And you can use, if you've only got a handful of ink pads, just go through light on the first colour, and I'll use the same ink pad when I do the second layer. So I get more out of my ink pads. You don't have to have tons of colours in your stash to use the stencil system. Just a couple of core colours, and then you can just sort of like build on. The harder you press through the stencil, the more colour you're going to get on there. So I'll do it light on this first layer. And what I like to do also, ladies and gentlemen, is when I'm doing the layering stencils, I get 3 sheets of paper or card, and then I do stencil 1, stencil 1, stencil 1, stencil 2, stencil 2, stencil 2, because you've got the colour out, you've got the brush in your hand. If you're making 1 card, you might as well make 3, right? So let's show you this. So look. Oh, is it getting there? Woohoo! And then we have our last one, which is our detail, which is going to pull it all together. I hope they have a live chat on at 10 a.m. so we can all send messages. Show HSN that we need more time for Tony. Oh, I think they are listening though, do you think? I think they're listening. It's a slow journey, but it took me 12 years to build my UK brand. I'm not scared of hard work, you know, it is what it is, but I am growing, guys, I promise you. So same colour, and I'm just gonna, this might not be as dark as I'd like. Let's get a darker green. But if you've only got 1 green, just press on harder, okay? So let's just get this darker green on here. Don't want to go too dark. And just add the colour and then have a look. And if it's not dark enough, you just go back in and add some more colour. It's easier to add than it is, obviously, to take away. There we go. Use all of that ink. Ta-da! What do we think? That is a beautiful layering system. And here is one I did. I'm not going to die cut it out because I want to do another demo, but here is one I did in pink and grey. Turn it that way so you can see. So when you use your die cut, that's what it looks like. How cool is that? So you pick the colour you love the most, what you love to be creative with, or pick the favourite colour of your friend who you're going to be giving it to. Amazing. It is really, really good. It is so good. And then make a ton of cards. So Denise says the 3 old timers are too expensive and bring more of the same boring. Well, that's probably why they're investing in me a little bit more, to bring a little bit, to be a bit fresh. I can't say I'm younger. I'd be telling fibs. My nose would just go whoop. But anyway, so that's the layering stencil in that magazine. Let me show you some samples for the magazine, and then I'm going to show you how to quickly do lamination, because I appreciate it's good talking about it, but I need to show you it, because once you see it done once, you're going to be blown away. But first, let me show you some samples. So these are the samples for the magazine, Bookazine. I'll be writing that on my forehead. So here we go, look. So using that layering stencil, look at this. So chop into it. You don't have to use it as its full entity. The price range is important for everyone. It totally is. Look at this one. This is like that pattern paper. Stenciled at the top, stenciled at the bottom, slimline card. Using the papers from the magazine in the back to complement. This one's been sprayed with a bit of water to give you that loose look. If you're wanting to see our flipping book and the Bookazine and things like that, it's down in the comments, okay, underneath this video. So if you want to have a look at that in your own time, you can totally do that too. But look at these. So this one's sprayed with water, so you can see how you get like a lovely bunch of flowers popping out from the water. This is the paper in the back. Dieta says, I think in today's world, everyone is concerned about money. Dieta, everybody. I think anybody who says they're not, is telling fibs. So this is a nice magazine. I've got magazine on my mind now. Look at this little album. Now, this little album is in the book, a zine. Bookazine. So you could put family photos on there. Look at those papers. These papers are just... And then here's your reflection stamps, look, with the trees. So just stamped onto some colourful backgrounds. I think Karen's done these. Yeah, that is a Karen card. You can spot it a mile off, just so beautiful. Lovely coloured backgrounds on there. Partial stamping, full stamping. So this is from the stamp set. And then with a nice belly band from the papers. And then more samples. I just keep going. Those lovely gowns. There's just so many. I promise they will all go in my suitcase. So shall we have a look at some lamination stamps to show you how the system works? So I'm going to go back to the Floral set and show you how easy they are to pull together. So we've shown you the lovely layering stencil system from the Bookazine. Let's have a look at the this stamp set. So this is the one that we're going to go back to. And it's the one where we've got this beautiful floral here. And I'm doing this one because it's got a bigger space on so you can see clearly exactly what it is if you are wanting to purchase it. So Marcy says, beautiful. Thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful. So looking forward to getting the Bookazine. Yeah, everybody call it Bookazine. Let's educate each other. Bookazine, love it. Yes, okay, Bookazine. So how cool we come up with a name like that together. So cool. So I have a piece of card here. Now I am going to use my Eureka to stamp, but you don't have to have a tool. Just an acrylic block will do. So let's get the stamp set. And I'm just going to show you how the system works. So I'll just pop this in here. Piece of cardstock, okay? And then what you do is you grab your colour portion. And this is whatever I do right now is exactly what you will apply to the gown in the Bookazine, okay? So lamination is the same for everything. You don't have to use them together. You can just use the detail part and colour it yourself, but together you're going to get that realism as if you have picked up a brush and painted it. When you might even be asked the question, did you paint that? Because they are that good. So here we have the coloured portion here. So I'm just going to pop this down. And what colour now? Now the decision is what colour. Right, let's just go random. So I've got abandoned coral here just from an ink pad. So if you're thinking, well, Tony, that's great. How do I know where to put the colour? So if you look at the packet, that's why we always put a card on the front so you have a visual. So I know that my flowers, there's 3. So when I look at the stamp, I'm just going to look for those 3 heads, okay? So I'm just going to take this colour here. I'm just going to take the stamp and I'm just going to rub the coral onto those 3 heads. That's there, and then there, 1, 2, and then there's a little bud up here. There we go. Now, I don't want to just be plain, though. I want to add, like, shall we add some purple as well, or some orange? Let's add some oranges. No, because abandoned coral is orange. Let's go purple, pink. So another ink pad. I'm just going to add a little bit of colour on one side, maybe in the middle of the flower. You see here? Just like the corner of my ink pad. You could do a multicolour, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to do colour-wise, right? So if you wanted to do the green separate, you can. I just do it all together because I like the way that it all bleeds together because that looks like it's been painted, right? So let's grab a green. Let's go with this little ink pad here. It's probably a little bit light, but it's okay. So now with the green, I'm just going to go where the leaves are. Those leaves there, there's leaves there, leaves there. And then let's give it a spray with some water. Now, I like to spray 2 or 3 times. If you want to go a little bit further, you can. I would say try it once. If you do it 4 times and it's too muddy and messy, then do 3 on your next one and then take it down from there to whatever look you're wanting, okay? So water, I'll go 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to push this down onto this piece of card here. And then when you push it, look what happens. And you see, I instantly have a painted flower. There's no 2 ways about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave that a second because I need the card to drink the ink. Because if you don't let the card drink the ink, it's just going to all just come back off. So I'm just going to give it a second to drink the ink, push it down. And you can see as well, can you see how that little bit of red's got into that green there? Just in that leaf. I like that look. But if you don't want colour into leaves and don't want the real watercolour look like wet into wet technique, do your leaves separate. So do the 3 flower heads, spray, stamp. And then do your green bit, spray and stamp. There's options with it. So let's just push this down. So when you pull it up, look what happens. You're like, okay, okay. And as you can see, I've got a ton of water on there. So maybe 3 was a little bit too much. I'm just going to take my cloth here and just drink some of that ink up. There we go. So already I have the shape of a flower. Let's just clean my stamp here. Wait till we add the detail. Denise says, will you be bringing the Gnome Quatre D to HSM for Christmas? No, Denise. No, not this time. I'll try for next year though. I'll try. I keep trying. So I'm just going to dry this with my gun. Just dry it off because my second detail part won't stick. The ink won't transfer. So let's just dry this off. And do you know what? I probably could get away with a bit of a darker green. So I could now go back on and add a bit of green and stamp it out again. But I'm just going to do it the once because when I say it really is that easy, I want to show you that it really is that easy. So let's just dry this off. So I would probably, knowing what I know now, just spray this 2 times. Shannon's put, Tim, drink the ink. Trademark that too. Hey, Sharon's on form today. So it's dry, that's okay now. So we're good to go with our second. So take off your stamp and then take the detailed part. And then just line it up. So again, if you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure where this goes, I've got a green leaf there, but I haven't got any detail for it. That's because we're making a watercoloured image, right? And not everything has an outline. So I've got leaves here with no green in. I've got a leaf here with no green in. That is how it's being created, okay? Wait till I stamp it out and you'll see. So line it up best I can, probably about there. And if you don't line it up great, guess what? It's not a great shake. It still looks awesome. So just pick that up. So black ink pad. But you could use your embossing powders too if you wanted to. So ink, ink, ink. I might have to stamp it twice to make it nice and super and dark. But if you do it in a grey ink pad, guys, it looks like a pencil sketch. So you have options, just remember that. So then we'll just push this down. I never get bored. Look at that. I painted that. Well, I didn't, but you know. Nobody would know I hadn't picked up a brush and painted that, right? We don't have to tell anybody, do we? Mind you, that's probably why my nose is so big, but you know, we'll leave it there for now. It's good, isn't it? Let's hang on. I just need to add a sentiment. Getting giddy kipper now. Right, so let's choose a sentiment. You are so wonderful. Looks so cool. Just love the effect, says Bonnet. I know, it's so cool. So let's do you are so wonderful. Here, just off the bottom here. I really hope you've enjoyed today's product preview, guys. I am getting better at it. I get more excitement every time I do the shows for you all. And I hope you like the products that we've brought to you this time. So fingers crossed there's something for everyone. So if you would be kind enough to share my show after I've gone off air and comment underneath, I'll pick a winner to receive some of our lovely items. Just move that out of the way so I can get my S. There we go. And what I would probably do with this one before I say goodbye to you all, I'm like, shall we go through it all again? I'm joking. Let's just put the lid on this ink pad. Is to make this look a little bit more artistic, because now I'm on a ball, I'm on a roll, I would probably get an ink pad, say this one, pop some on my mat like so. I would get some water on a brush and I would add some water to this colour here. Once I'm on, you can't get rid of me. So much fun, says Bonnie. So you need to come to my 1 o'clock lives on a Monday, because this is exactly what I do live. I am sat down though, but we do have fun. 1 o'clock every Monday. So here we go. And then all I'm going to do is just tap on the edge of my finger, add a few creative splatters on there to make it actually look like it's my own piece of artwork. Like so, maybe a bit more. Like so, and then you have your own unique masterpiece that is unique to you. No two cards are ever going to be the same because we're spraying with water, right? So the ink's going to interchange every single time. What do we think? Looks flawless. Not a bad effort, is that one, is it, guys? So that is the end of our product preview show for our up-and-coming shows on HSN on Tuesday, 10 a.m. And I'm in there for 40 minutes, just shy of 40 minutes. So hopefully it will go down a storm. We've got some good stuff this time, guys. So hopefully people will tune in. If you want to share, brilliant. Come and see me Mondays. I'm not here this Monday, obviously, because I'm in the States. But normally every Monday, 1 o'clock. And we do some creative fun with all of the products here that we launch over on HSN. Now, some of the products I'm told are live now. So have a look at those as well. And keep your eye out for the Bookazine. I do not know how long that is going to be around for, but I'm super excited about it. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it is. Stay safe, cosy. Tell your loved ones that you love them, and I will see you all in the up and coming days for our wonderful shows. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.